Yo, how y'all feeling? Y'all good? I know I'm good. You good?
I'm good.
I'm your host, Solomon.
I'm your girl, Toya.
And this is the Be Different Podcast. Welcome back to the Be Different Podcast. As it's your state, I'm your host, Solomon, here with my mom.
Hey, y'all, it's your girl, Toya.
Oh, yeah, man, y'all can see we back with another episode of the podcast, man. Y'all know y'all can listen to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, and anywhere else where you listen to your podcast, all at the Be Different Podcast.
And y'all already know what to do. Go make sure to go follow us on our social media pages. Instagram @_BeDifferent Podcast, X @_BeDifferent Pod. Go like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Be Different Podcast.
Oh yeah, man. Hey, remember we got TikTok now, y'all. It's Be
That's
Different
right. I keep forgetting about
_ clips, man. So y'all make sure y'all go like and comment on TikTok as well.
Tell them again what it is.
Be Different Pod _ clips.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, before we get into today's episode, we apologize for not posting at all last week on the podcast or Talk Game Tuesday. We had some stuff going on behind the scenes that we had to get fixed and get right before we can post a podcast episode. But now everything is together, so now we're about to keep dropping consistently like we were. And we know that we've been slacking and been a little behind on these recent episodes of the podcast, but a lot just been going on, y'all. But we're gonna get it together. Y'all just stay along with it, like we said on the first episode. It's just gonna be a few bumps, but we're not gonna wreck y'all. We're gonna continue to keep going no matter what's going on. So y'all just keep around with us.
That's right. And before we get started, also, it was a tragic event that happened in our community this past weekend. Yep. And we just want to send our condolences and prayers out to both families. Yep. Tiffany was my classmate, the valedictorian of my high school class of 2002. Condolences out to her daughter, her granddaughter, and all her family members. Our thoughts and prayers are with you. Mm-hmm. And Xavier, he was a year younger than you, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but he was my teammate. He rode me. I was around him a few times, dropped him off at home a few times. You know what I'm saying? So just prayers out to his family as well. That tragic loss. So
exactly.
It just hurt everybody in the city for real.
Yeah. But you, from the Be Different Podcast, y'all have our thoughts and condolences and prayers. All right, you ready?
Yep, let's get into it.
So, like Solomon said, we weren't able to drop the episode last week, so we're not even going to talk about the games last week.
Nah, but I did get the episode to work, so I might just post a few clips on TikTok from the last episode, so y'all can just go watch it on there.
Okay, but let's get into yesterday's and tonight's games. Let's start off on the men's side. We got Illinois and Iowa State. They are currently playing right now, in Illinois winning 53-51 with 5.
Men?
Mm-hmm. NCAA men. They playing right now. I'm on ESPN.com.
You said who?
Illinois and Iowa State.
I'm asking because I don't see that one. I'm asking.
Well, my ESPN just refreshed and I don't see it either.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Okay.
That's an old.
That's an old, yeah.
North game for they over.
Yeah, North Carolina State and Marquette.
Yeah, North Carolina State won that game.
67-58. Yep. Purdue and Gonzaga. Now, I was really shocked about this game. I thought Gonzaga was going to pull it out.
Purdue, they been doing it. They got their team, like I said. They team been there. They been together. All years been together and stayed. They got their chemistry. They been there before. They know what it takes to win.
Yeah, that Purdue won 80-68. We just watched this game. Yeah. Duke and Houston. That was a good game.
Duke pulled it off.
Duke pulled it out 54-51.
Mm-hmm.
Tennessee and Creighton.
Tennessee surprised me. Tennessee doing way better than what I expected them to.
They won against Creighton 82-75. So those teams made it to the Elite Eight.
Yep, and the Elite Eight, that Duke will be going against North Carolina State, and Purdue will be playing Tennessee.
That's gonna be a good one.
There will be some good games.
That's gonna be a good one.
Some good games. jumping to the women's side, I watched some of the women games today.
Okay.
Let me go to the scores.
Your girl Hannah.
Yeah, man. Unfortunately, they lost today. I watched that game.
They lost to Oregon State, 65-70.
I don't know what the girl's name is. I forgot. I meant to write it down, put it in my notes, but she was guarding Hannah. I'm gonna be honest. She had Hannah in there locked, bro. Hannah choke, bro. And I remember the commentator saying that when they played USC, that she had held Juju to 18% from the field shooting.
Really?
Yeah, but Oregon State, they had the lead all game.
Yeah.
And they did. Notre Dame, they had came back into the lead by 2. And then after that, Oregon State went on a 12-4 run, closed the game out.
Yep.
They won 70-65.
South Carolina gave us a scare game.
Hey, that was a good game.
South Carolina pulled it out against Indiana, 79-75. I mean, that would have been a big upset.
It would have been, but they need games like that. They can't keep going into the game blowing teams out.
Yeah.
It'll be too easy.
Stafford, that girl Paige Buckner, she done. They lost to North Carolina.
Paige Buckner?
Yeah.
She played with UConn.
Oh, Cameron Brink. Duh, Toya.
Cameron Brink, yeah, they done.
They lost to North Carolina State University, 67-77.
Yep, North Carolina State, both boys and girls going to the Elite 8.
Yep, that's true. Now, did she declare for the WNBA?
Who, Cameron Brink? I think she did.
I think she did, too.
I think she did. Mm-hmm.
But their season's over. Texas.
They
surprising me.
Hey, they pulled out. And Madison Booker really did have a good game
They
tonight.
beat Gonzaga 69-47. Yep. Hey, them girls surprised me.
But like I've been saying on recent episodes of the podcast, Texas gonna go as far as the team around Madison Booker takes them. Mm-hmm. Honestly, because we know Madison Booker gonna have her nights. Yep. And they know they gotta shut her down. Like tonight, she only had 6 points. She was 3 from 8 from the field. But guess what? Her
6 points.
Her team stepped up. I don't know who Howley is, but she had 12 points. And S. Gonzalez had 15 points. And A. Moore had 16 points.
See, her teammates had to step up.
Exactly, like I've been saying. Yep. And as long as they step up, they're going to continue to win.
Yep. And they're going to, like you said, they got to do that to make it to where they want to go.
Exactly. Yeah. Now, with the women's, the reason why in Albany, their championship will be South Carolina versus Oregon State.
South Carolina, okay.
State, and then Region 4 in Portland will be North Carolina State and Texas.
You just said Oregon State. So South Carolina, Oregon, and
North Carolina State and Texas.
Honestly, though, I can see Texas beating them.
Yeah, I can.
I can see Texas beating them. And USC and Iowa, they play tomorrow, Saturday. I don't know who they play though, but
Iowa play Colorado and USC play Baylor.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And then LSU play UCLA.
Oh, that's gonna be a good one.
Yep.
That's gonna be a good one.
And then Duke play UConn.
That's gonna be a good one.
It's gonna be some good games tomorrow.
But I'm going with UCLA.
Okay.
Not Duke. UConn.
Okay. Yeah, I can go with UConn.
Who Iowa play?
Colorado.
Iowa. And who USC play?
Baylor.
Ooh, I gotta rock with my girl Juju.
Yeah.
Gotta rock with the bun, man.
Yeah, they gotta rock with Juju.
Gotta rock with my girl Juju.
I'm going with UConn, obviously, because Paige Buckman, she been balling.
Yeah.
USC, you gotta ride with Juju. I'm going to upset Colorado. Just cause, just cause. And then UCLA gonna beat LSU.
Yeah, I think so too.
LSU been around that thread, they been around that line by this much, and it's too far in for them to be doing
UCLA
that.
Got a freshman that we ain't even been talking about on the podcast. I can't think of her name, but she been doing her thing. Like she ain't got the hype surrounding her like Juju or Hannah. But she been doing her thing though.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to watch it.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one. But I'm gonna go with UCLA on that one though.
Okay.
But look, let me tell you the top 5 NIL earners that's left when the list was generated that was left in the NCAA tournament.
Okay.
Number 1. No, I ain't gonna start with number 1. I'm gonna start with number 5.
Yeah.
Rob Dillingham, $1 million. Does that surprise you?
Nah, they really don't. Rob Dillingham, he been having a lot of hype and attention around his name since high school.
Yeah. Tied for third place, Jared McCain from Duke, $1.1 million.
Tied for third, what forfeit?
They didn't have a fourth. Okay. I guess they did like that.
Okay.
But Jared McCain from Duke, $1.1 million.
Yeah, another person having a lot of hype behind that. He got TikTok famous back in 2020 during coronavirus. So then that just kept going on. He's a good basketball player.
The other person that tied for third place, Fly J. Again, 1.1 million. Again, but that comes from rapping and stuff too. Yeah.
Most of these people that on the list already had hype and attention built around their name before they got to college. And just going to college and playing just built off of it.
Yep. Number 2, Angel Reese, 1.8 million.
Again, her too. TikTok, all that.
Yep. And of course, number 1,
Caitlin Clark.
Now,
out of everybody on this list, not taking anything away from any of these players, Caitlin Clark got most of hers off her skill.
3.1 million.
Like her actually came off her playing basketball. Not taking nothing away from the rest of them, like they're not good, but most of theirs came off stuff they do outside the court and social media stuff that come outside the court. So, hey, shout out to Caitlin Clark.
Yeah. And like you said, Caitlin hers come from her pure basketball skill. So yeah, but shout out to her because she definitely been doing her thing. I mean,
and speaking of that money, you think she gonna sign with Ice Cube? I know y'all already seen it.
I was just gonna bring it up. So for those of you that don't know,
y'all already seen. I know. I was just repeating what I had said.
Oh, Caitlin, Ice Cube, and he's the owner, operator, president, or whatever of the Big 3 League, and it was put out the other day that he offered Caitlin Clark $5 million, a $5 million contract.
Yep.
And all she will have to do is play in 8 regular season games
and 2 playoff games.
Possibly 2 playoff games.
Hey, I think she should do it.
For $5 million.
I think she should do it because for one, she's not going to make $5 million in WNBA.
Exactly.
Not the first year. Probably not even in her first 3 years.
I don't think she's going to make, just off of the WNBA salary, she's not going to make $5 million in her career just based off of basketball, the salary,
so, and plus, it don't interfere with the WNBA.
Exactly. So why not do it if it's not?
It give us an actual look of what a woman would look like going against men. A good girls basketball.
I agree. I am totally.
I think she should do it, bro.
I do too.
I think she should do it because, like, again, there's putting money in her pocket. She, like we just said, she already making $3.1 million.
Exactly.
So she making money, more money than she's gonna be making in WNBA alone already.
So why not do it?
Exactly.
But everybody always got something to say. And when I saw this post on social media, people were calling Ice Cube an Uncle Tom because he's never offered a black female athlete, basketball player, that contract.
Yeah.
Personally, I don't even look at it like that from a racial standpoint. Because let's keep it real.
Exactly.
What black female basketball player has done what Caitlin Clark has done?
Exactly.
And even take race out of it. What female has done what Caitlin Clark has done?
Exactly. Female is changing the game.
Exactly.
And evolving the game like Caitlin Clark is. Not taking anything from the other girl because they doing it too. But Caitlin Clark is the front runner.
Caitlin
Clark is the front runner.
So, I didn't understand why social media was trying to make it about race.
Because it's social media. They always going to have something to say.
It was for me. And for me, it was so far from race. And like we just said, why not take the deal? Exactly. I mean, it's an awesome deal. It's not gonna interfere with WNBA schedule. So
exactly, what can you
do? Make your money. Make as much money as you can get when you can get it. Because I mean. Man, you never know. You never know.
For real. But before we get off WNBA, you got anything else on WNBA? I got this list right here. It just popped up when I got on Instagram. These are the stats for the top women's college players over the games they had in their tournaments. Number 1, we're going to start with the first pitcher. Paige Buckners. Out of all the games they had in the tournament so far, she got 60 points, 60 total points combined, 21 total rebounds, and 13 total assists.
Okay.
Caitlin Clark, 59 total points, 16 total rebounds, and 13 total assists.
Okay. I would have thought her assist number would have been a little higher, but okay.
I might say her name wrong, but she plays with Stanford. Kiki Irefin. I don't think I said that right, but she got 58 total points combined, 25 total rebounds combined, and 7 assists total rebounds combined. 25
rebounds. She a guard?
I don't think so. She got no. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we got from Duke, Reagan Richardson. She got 53 total points combined, 14 total rebounds combined, and 1 assist. Juju Watkins, she got 51 points combined, 16 rebounds, and 9 assists combined. And that's it.
For me, those rebounds and assists for Juju kind of low.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I would have expected her to have more than that.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's the tournament.
Exactly. It's the tournament. Like, the team playing their tail off, so there's still some good stats.
Yeah, exactly. Great stats.
Exactly.
You know? Mm-hmm. I got the again, this list it may be kind of old, but when they made this list, it was the top 10 best women basketball players that remain in the tournament.
Okay.
Number 10, Malaysia Fulwiley from South Carolina.
All right, that makes sense.
Number 9, that girl you just talked about that you couldn't say her name, Kiki Irefan from Stanford, number 44.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Number 8, Angel Reese.
Well, technically Stanford not in there.
No, well, like I said, when this list was generated. Number 8, Angel Reese from LSU, of course. Mm-hmm. Number 7, Aaliyah Edwards from UConn. 6, Cameron Brink from Stanford. Like Solomon just said, they're not in it anymore, technically.
But yeah, but I would say, like you said.
Number 5, Madison Booker from Texas.
Bucket, certified bucket.
Number 4, your girl Hannah from Notre Dame.
Tell you, bro, Hannah like that. She going for that chip next year.
Yeah. Number 3, my girl Juju.
Okay. Now, Juju 3, who number? Oh, Caitlin Clark got to be number 1 then. Finish it
out. Number 2, Paige Buckner.
Yeah.
And number 1, Caitlin Clark. Yeah.
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, me either. That's a good list. Yeah. And I can understand why they ranked them like they ranked them. So
I can see that too, yeah.
Before we leave college basketball, they did something on Instagram. And you know, a lot of NBA players came from Texas, from Kentucky, right?
Yep.
And they did this little Kentucky All-Star team.
Yeah.
And if I wasn't looking for it, I could find it. Here you go, right here. So they did 3 categories.
Yeah.
The potential starting 5, the potential second unit, and the potential depth players.
Okay.
And all of these players came from Kentucky. The potential starting 5, Shea, Jamal Murray, Devin Booker, Cat, and AD.
Okay, that's starting 5?
That's the starting 5.
Ooh, okay.
Your second unit.
Okay.
De'Aaron Fox.
Okay, I can agree with that one.
Tyrese Maxey. Tyler Hero, which I ain't even know went to Kentucky.
You know that?
Julius Randle and Bam.
Okay.
Yo, depth players, Emmanuel Quickly.
Yeah.
Malik Monk. Keldon Johnson. Shaden Sharp. And P.J. Washington.
Now, I didn't know P.J. Washington went to Kentucky.
I didn't either.
Now, okay, on this list, honestly,
I ain't got no problem.
Like, I don't have no. I'm taking AD out my starting 5. I'm putting Bam. I'm putting Bam.
Okay,
I'm not taking nothing for AD, but I'm putting Bam. I like Bam more.
Okay, wait a minute. It's gonna depend on which AD I get. Because if I get the AD that done played in the last 96 games, the AD that played double overtime and beat the Bucks the other night, I want that AD in my starting 5.
I'm still going Bam.
I'm telling you.
I don't care.
But I can see the argument to replace them two though. I can see where you coming from with it though.
I don't care. I'm going with Bam in my starting 5. Then everything else.
I really didn't know. I didn't know Jamal Murray went to Kentucky. Did you?
Yes, I did. You did too, because we talked about it on the podcast.
But I guess I had forgot. But I'm not mad at that list, though. That's a good list. I liked it.
Oh, like I said, Bam and my starting five. I'm looking at something else because I really wouldn't have Tyler. Well, I can live with Tyler Hero on my second unit. I can live with that.
Okay, if you put Tyler Hero as your depth position, who you put?
Malik Monk or PJ Washington for size, and he play defense and he can shoot.
Yeah, I mean, I can see Tyler Hero being a liability on defense.
Either Malik Monk or PJ Washington.
Yeah, okay. I see where you're going with
because
that.
with PJ Washington, give me side like 6'8", 6'9", defense, and he can knock down 3 ball.
Yep, I can see where you're going with it.
Mm-hmm. But before we leave college, I meant to speak on this earlier, but I got the 2024 Naismith Trophy winner finalists for the women's and the men in college.
Who you got?
I'll do the women first. For the women, there's no particular order, so it's just names. But first, we got Cameron Brink, Stanford. Okay. Second, we got Paige Buckners, UConn.
Okay. I expected them to.
Third, we got Caitlin Clark, Owl.
Okay.
And then number 4, you already know, Juju Watkins, USC.
Oh.
USC.
Now, let me tell you.
It's tough.
My prejudice.
It's tough.
It's tough. Is bone for Juju.
Yeah.
Because I just like Juju. The bun, Juju, my girl. Y'all been talking about her. My prejudice, I'm going to go with my girl Juju.
Yeah.
But I think they're going to give it to Caitlin.
Yeah, Caitlin.
I don't see them not giving it to Caitlin.
Yeah, you right. But do you think Caitlin Clark deserves it, though? Do you really think, honestly, I wouldn't mind Caitlin Clark getting it, but Juju that bucket, though. But honestly, Juju, if it's like a race based off the odds, Juju 4th in the odds, in my opinion, because for one, she's the youngest one on the list.
I was just finna say, I don't think they're gonna give it to a freshman.
Unless Juju just win a national championship.
Yeah.
That's the only way she gonna get it because we know Caitlin Clark going to the draft. Cameron Brink, I think she's already.
I think she has too.
And Paige Buckners, I think she has too as well.
Yep.
Because we talked about it from earlier episodes, so I feel like it's gonna go to either one of them out of those 3.
But the thing is, like you said, I don't think they're gonna give it to a freshman.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you look at the 3 that you have left from Cameron, Paige, and Caitlin. I can honestly say, in my opinion, Caitlin has outplayed Cameron and Paige this season. So, based on that point of view, yes, Caitlin does deserve it to me.
Yeah.
But, like I said, I would love to see Juju win it because to me, Juju has helped elevate the game like Angel Reese and Fly J and Cameron and Caitlin. But she's done it as a freshman. She came in
striking.
Yes.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. This whole freshman class.
These girls came in.
Came in throwing uppercuts, power punches.
Like your girl Hannah for Notre Dame.
Hannah, Malaysia full wide. What's the girl from Iowa State? She dropped 40 points in the NCAA tournament.
So this freshman class was they Madison Booker. We always talking about her. So
Yep. But the finalists for the men's side: R.J. Davis, North Carolina; Zach Edey, Purdue; Dalton Schneich, the dude from Tennessee, and then Jamal Sheed for Houston.
I think it's gonna be between dude from Tennessee and the dude from Purdue.
Yeah,
because Houston lost tonight.
Yep.
And North Carolina. Speaking of North Carolina, they lost last night to Alabama.
Yep.
And shout out to Mark Spears.
I think you said Spears or Sears?
It's Sears, Mark Sears. But for all our listeners that started with us from the very beginning, remember we talked about him on the second episode. And we heard that he was a BeDifferent type of guy. Yes. BeDifferent type of. And he is proving it now in the NCAA tournament. So shout out to you. Shout out to Alabama. Speaking of Alabama, I saw something on social media. They are the only school to have teams make it to the Sweet 16 in the college football playoff.
Now they the only team in college to have a team make to the Elite Eight in the college football playoffs.
So shout out, Roll Tide.
For real, Roll Tide, roll, man, for real.
You got anything else?
Nah, I think that's about it. Well, I might as well just throw this in here then, because we always talking about women. A record total of 292,456 fans attended the opening rounds of Women's March Madness, the most in tournament history. This is an increase of 60,779 fans from 2023.
That just goes to show you the world wants women basketball.
Exactly. Women's basketball is evolving that much.
And honestly, I've been watching the men's tournament, but it's kind of like, I'd be like, ain't no women game on tonight. Like, exactly. I would rather watch the women than the men, because the women, like we just talked about this freshman class, they have taken women basketball to a whole nother level.
A whole nother level, literally.
So I can believe it, But you got anything else for?
Nah, that's it for I got for women.
All right, let's go to the NFL.
Let's go ahead. NFL.
Some more trades and stuff didn't happen. The Eagles are trading Hassan Reddick to the Jets for a future conditional third-round draft pick.
Hey, that's a good pickup for the Jets. That's a good pickup. Got you some more defense, an edge rusher. That's good. They trying to go in for my boy A-Rod.
Yeah, they are. The Dolphins, they use their common sense.
Yeah, re-signed Raheem Mostert.
You're exactly. They re-signed him to I think it was a 2-year deal.
Like, that's a good pickup for them, though. Even though he's a little bit on the older side, he's still a speedy back they can break out.
Yeah, they signed him to a new 2-year deal worth a max of $9.75 million.
Okay.
So that's not a bad deal. Now let's talk about our boy that we ain't talked about in a while. But when college football was going on, we talked about him a lot.
I already know you're talking about, because I was watching it this morning.
Michael Penix Jr.
Michael Penix Jr., man. Hey, he went crazy at that pro day. He said he went crazy.
Yes, this site says an NFL coach told Ed Jordan Schultz that Michael Penix Jr. has locked himself in as a first-round pick after his impressive pro day.
Yep.
Freak show. Dude runs 4.5 and then jumps 37 inches. Arm strength is crazy in person. Locked in first round.
Yeah, I heard about it. I watched that on the Pat McAfee show this morning. He ran a 4.5.
So, if he's a locked in first rounder, I saw something else on social media today that said the Vikings and the Raiders are trying to trade up to draft a quarterback. Mm-hmm. Who gets him?
Vikings. Honestly, I can honestly see the Vikings getting them before whoever gets the pick higher. But I feel like he'll be a better fit in Minnesota.
I can see that,
because don't get me wrong, the Raiders, they got receivers, but Michael Penix Jr., he got that deep ball on lock. Mm-hmm. And the Vikings got those speedy receivers in your Justin Jefferson and your Aguilar and your Addison and number 3 and 17. They can run them deep routes and go get those deep balls like that. Yeah. So I feel like he'll be a better fit in the Vikings offense.
I do too.
With their head coach and their offensive coordinator and their scheme, how they work with Kirk Cousins and stuff. And
he's a mobile quarterback, so I feel like
I wouldn't even say that Michael Penix Jr. a mobile quarterback though, because like watching play in college, you wouldn't expect him to be having a 4.5 40.
Yeah,
honestly.
I see what you're saying.
So that means that's a good upside to him as well if he can get out the pocket. Yep. But like they say on the Pat McAfee show though, only downfall about him, his injury history.
Injury prone.
Now I'm not even gonna say injury prone, but he done had constant injury. So if he come in, and not wishing this on him, but if he come in and get hurt, you know that you was already taking that risk from jump drafting him.
Yeah, and that does a GM does put that in their mind. Yep. Like he's been hurt this many times.
Exactly.
So that's something to
But
consider.
the 4.5 do show that even though with the injury he still can move.
I'm ready for the draft.
Yeah, the draft gonna be interesting.
I am ready for it. Jadeveon Clowney. Mm-hmm. He signed with the Carolina Panthers.
Panthers, you right, the Panthers. Mm-hmm.
I think that's a good move on
for the
defense.
Panthers. Yeah, for the defense.
Really
then they got rid of Brian Burns too, so they had.
Yeah, but I don't understand why the Ravens didn't re-sign him. I don't get that.
I don't need. He didn't have a bad season.
He got defensive player of the year, didn't he? No, he didn't. What did he get? He got something.
He ain't got a bone. He ain't got a signing bonus.
He got that signing bonus. Yeah, sack bonus or something. Yeah, you're right.
Shit, defensive player of the year.
I knew he got some award. Cordell Patterson. Now this dude is old. He been around a long time. He signed with the Steelers. Mm-hmm. I think that'll be a good addition for Russell Wilson or Justin Fields. But I think he'll be, because he can play pretty much any. I think he's listed as like a wide receiver, but he can play that tight end role. So he can even be a running back if you need him to. Yep. So I think that'll be a good pickup for them.
Mm-hmm. But what do you got? Anything else for football?
Matt Ryan is set to officially retire.
I saw that. Yep, he sure is.
He didn't play last season, but he wasn't officially retired. So now they're saying he's going to officially retire. He never won a Super Bowl.
Nope, he came close though.
Yeah.
The Hawks ain't been the same since they lost. Since that one loss right there. Let me have the Falcons. I said the Hawks. I meant the Falcons.
But yeah, so he was working as an analyst last season, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. So congratulations on your career, my guy. Mm-hmm. But
before we get off football, I got this screenshot I got. I just said we can talk about it on the podcast. It says perfect QB prospect from Derek Classon's 2024 NFL. Well, not, but that's what it say. He's from him, Derek Clason. It says pre-snap reads Drake May. It's just taking he's saying the best. What these things are the best quarterbacks in college and making them all into one. Okay. So at pre-snap reads, he thinks Drake May is the best. Okay. Post-snap reads Caleb Williams. Arm talent, Spencer Rattler. Accuracy. Just keep listening. Accuracy, Caleb Williams. Athleticism, Jaden Daniels. Size, Joe Milton III. Pocket management, Drake May. And playmaking, Caleb Williams.
Who made this list again?
Derek Classons from 33rd team. I don't know who this is. And when I read it the first time, I had the same reaction.
Spencer Ratliff.
Bro, for arm talent, I said Michael Penix Jr.
Spencer Ratliff. You talking about dude from South Carolina?
Yes.
Spencer Ratliff.
Yes. You could even say Joe Milton. Joe Milton's at the pro day throwing 80-yard bombs.
So J.J. McCarthy not on that list
at all.
Bo Nix not on that list.
Nope.
Michael Penix Jr. not on that list.
Nope. If it say on the post, it says pretty much Caleb Williams is your perfect QB prospect.
Ain't no way. Not Caleb Williams. No. I watched this season.
No.
Ain't no way.
No. That's what I don't like. I don't understand. I guess I haven't watched enough Caleb Williams film, but I do not see what everybody else sees.
I do not see the hype.
I don't at all.
I do not see the hype for fiction.
This still going.
I do not see the hype, but I mean, I hope I'm wrong, but I don't see it.
Yeah, I don't either, but I guess we'll see in next season because I don't see it now.
Me either.
I do not see it at all.
You got anything else for football?
Well, the Hall of Fame game this year will be the Texans versus the Bears.
I can see that being a pretty good game.
Me too. And I saw this one stat saying that every time the Bears played in the Hall of Fame game, they win their division.
Caleb Williams gonna lead them to the division?
He might. He gonna have to show me though, because I don't think so. I don't think he got it in him.
Yeah,
I don't think he got it in him.
We'll see. But let's talk about some basketball.
Okay.
It's getting closer and closer to the playoffs.
Yep.
So, and we have talked about this on the podcast before several times, but we just got to talk about it again. The Bucks under Adrian Griffin were 30-13.
Yep, I saw that.
Under Doc Rivers, they are 14-13. Still don't understand why they got rid of Adrian.
I don't know, bro.
Still, I just don't understand.
I don't know, bro. They not gonna win with Doc Rivers, bro.
No, they're
like
not.
Doc Rivers is not. They not gonna win. They out there playing their own basketball.
Yeah, basically out there playing street ball.
Exactly. You see where it's getting them 14-13. They got the same amount of losses, but not as close to near many amount of wins.
Yeah, I don't understand.
I don't know. I don't know what they were thinking with that move.
And then, like, the other night, like the game I just was talking about, the Lakers beat them in double overtime without LeBron.
Exactly.
So, I mean, and Dame hit a clutch. No, he got fouled shooting a 3.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, like, Dame did his part. Giannis did his part.
Bro, they superstars, bro. They gonna do their part.
Yes.
It's just, certain game, your talent out there on the court not gonna win that game. You gotta be able to be coached. You gotta be able to out coach and execute, bro.
Yes.
Like this, like yes, you superstar, the best players in the world, but you also going up against the other best players in the world as well.
Exactly.
Like you gonna have a good coach, bro, in the long run, bro.
And I'm sorry, but Doc Rivers just ain't it.
He not.
He is
not.
not.
He hasn't won anything. He hasn't proven nothing.
Nothing since he won with the Celtics back with Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce and Rondo.
But they had a great team back then.
Yeah, they did. But this next thing we got to talk about, the league is in great hands.
It is, bro. I've been saying the league is in great hands. I've been saying that.
New York Knicks played the San Antonio Spurs tonight. I don't even know who won the game, but let me just tell y'all.
The Spurs won overtime.
The stat line. Jalen Brunson. I'm going to tell Jalen, you tell Wimble. Okay?
Yeah, I got you.
Jalen Brunson, 61 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists.
Yep. And boy Victor, man, he had 40 points, 20 rebounds, 7 assists. I mean, both of them had career nights, career highs.
Yeah, and you said the Spurs won in overtime.
Yep.
I mean, y'all, I didn't watch this game, but this just looks like
exactly based off the stat line.
I mean,
monster game.
Yes, like,
monster game.
This is a game that you want to see. You want to see the future of the stars of the NBA. You know, when LeBron gone, when KD gone, when Steph gone.
Exactly.
This is what we got to look forward to, y'all. Exactly. And I am so ready for it.
Exactly. Yeah, the Spurs won 130 to 126. Like I said, finals in overtime. Like I said, Jalen Brunson 61 points. Josh Hart had 12 points, 12 rebounds.
What was his what did he shoot?
Jalen Brunson, he was 53% from the field, 25 for 47 from the field.
So 47 shot attempts. Okay.
Yep. Now that's crazy because the other night, this morning, but I was watching the game last night when the Hawks beat the Celtics in overtime. DeJounte Murray took 44 shots, had 44 points. Now he took 47 points and he like
61
he the fourth player, not a fifth player in over the fourth one in the last 20 years. Cause they said only 2 other players were Kobe Bryant in his final game and Russell Westbrook.
Okay, I remember watching Kobe's final game.
So it's Kobe, Russell Westbrook, DeJounte Murray, and now Jalen Brunson.
The Heat, we can't.
Man, they won by 60, bro.
Jimmy,
I'm telling
that boy Jimmy.
That time is coming. Jimmy Jimmy trying to he locked in now.
The Miami Heat beat the Portland Trailblazers tonight, 142 to 82.
Bro, the Portland Trailblazers, they not a bad team, bro.
I don't know though. Like what? I mean, I don't even know. Like. What to say about them? Because, like you said, they're not a bad team, but
I don't know. They coaching. He got to use their players the right way, bro.
I don't know what he doing, but they lost by 60 tonight.
They lost by 60, bro. Bam had 21 and 12. Thomas Bryant had 26 points and 12 rebounds. Jimmy only had 8 points, bro.
8 points.
8 points, 4 rebounds, 8 assists.
Jimmy probably didn't even play the fourth quarter.
Jimmy played 24 minutes.
24, half a game. Half of the first half.
Yep, really.
That's it. But
they only had 8 total turnovers combined as a team.
Really? That's great.
That's great, bro.
That is great.
Let me see how many Trailblazers had. Trailblazers had 23.
Well, that's why they won by 60.
They only had 4 steals. The Heat had 17 steals. That is crazy, bro. 60 points.
And that's a professional basketball team.
A professional basketball team losing by 60 points.
But I got this list right here. It says a look at the current favorites for the NBA awards.
Okay.
Most improved player, Tyrese Maxey.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll give him that. I mean, he been hooping, but I wouldn't say this is most improved. It just he's shining more because James Harden gone.
I can see that.
Like he was a backup. He been hooping. It just you got James Harden. He's a headline superstar.
6th man of the year, Malik Monk.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Rookie of the year, Victor.
And
I'm
still around with Chet because I'm biased.
But honestly
though, Victor
deserved it.
Victor deserved it though. Yeah. Victor deserves it. Like, he's been balling. Like what Pop was doing at the beginning worked perfectly.
Yeah.
Worked perfectly.
Defensive player of the year, Rudy Gobert.
That don't surprise me. But Wemby makes a strong run for that.
Yeah.
He makes a strong case for that award for that too.
Excuse me, MVP.
Shea.
I would vote Shea too, but this says Joker. I definitely would vote Shea.
I'm not wrong. I'm not against Joker, but I just say Shea.
Yeah. And the coach of the year, Mark, I don't even know how to say his name. Daugnaut, coach of the Oklahoma City
that's the Thunder coach,
And I can see him getting coach of the year because look what the Thunder are doing.
Exactly.
Right now.
The Thunder balling, bro.
Like they would know. They have a chance to be 2 or 3 in the West.
Yeah.
And honestly, y'all, the West is stacked.
Stacked, bro.
I saw a stat the other day that said if the Lakers had the record they have now last season, they would have been number 4 in the West. But currently they're number 9 in the West.
Bro, the West, like all the top teams got the same record. They are identical, bro.
It's like Denver,
Minnesota.
OKC, Minnesota. Is Clippers still in there?
Yeah, the Clippers.
Like those top 4 teams.
Like the West stacked, bro. Yeah. The West gonna be fun. It's gonna be interesting to watch, bro. Yeah. But going back to the Thunder though, and Shea Gilgeous Alexander, next superstar to get a signature shoe.
Yeah, I just saw what you just sent me. I just saw that.
And then for the one that don't know, Shea is signed with Converse.
Really?
Yeah.
I was just finna ask, was there gonna be a Jordan deal?
Nah, he signed with Converse. But Converse, they been signing though. Converse basketball is too hard.
Yeah,
though.
they are. They have been going hard. Isaiah Thomas. The Phoenix Suns signed him to another 10-day contract.
Okay, hey.
I like it.
He balling.
Yeah.
Hey, he doing his thing.
Doing what he's supposed to do.
Exactly.
But before we end the podcast, we got to talk about your boy Steph. Not Steph, Draymond.
Draymond and Steph.
So
what you got? Was it
last night or night before last?
It was one of them. It probably was last night.
The Golden State Warriors were playing the Orlando Magic.
Okay.
4 minutes into the game. Draymond Green gets to arguing with the ref.
Yep.
And I did not even know
it was Wednesday night.
The play had nothing to do with him. The foul was on Wiggins.
Yeah.
It had nothing to do with Draymond. But he gets into it with the ref. He wouldn't stop talking. He just kept talking. Ref give him a tick. He still won't shut up. Ref give him another tick. And he's ejected. You could see Steph was so frustrated.
Yeah, he ain't tired of it, bro.
That he was crying. And I think those were tears of frustration.
It is, bro. He tired of Draymond and doing this same thing, bro. Like, he just wants you to play basketball, bro. Yes. That's all you got to do. That's what you get paid to do. Why is this so hard, bro? Just play basketball.
And also, not only that, the Warriors are in a position where they need to win as many games as they can if they want to make the playoffs.
Exactly.
And they need Draymond in these games. And he being dumb again is going off on the refs and like I said, the play had nothing to do with him.
Exactly,
nothing to do with him.
And you doing all that.
Yes, and Steve Kerr is frustrated with him too.
He is, but
he even said in the press conference, he was like, Draymond deserved to be ejected. And
he just want them Steph Curry, Steve Kerr, the whole Golden State basketball team, Warrior organization want Draymond to play ball, bro. Yep. Forget all the extra stuff, bro. Just play ball.
That's all. That's what you get paid to do. Play ball, and he don't. Did the therapy even help him?
I don't know, bro.
But you remember on the earlier episode of the podcast, we said that we was like, he gonna come back, he gonna be good for a little while,
and then he gonna go back to his old ways.
His old ways, and sadly, that is exactly what he's doing.
Exactly.
And I just don't know, what do? You've suspended him. You've taken money away from him. I mean, I don't know about his endorsement deals, but is that what it's going to take for him to learn his lesson, that he lose endorsement money?
Exactly, bro. Like I said, all you gotta do is just play basketball. Bro. That's it. Just play basketball. It's not that hard.
But I don't know. You got anything else?
Yeah, but before we close to this episode, I told y'all I'm on my baseball, man. I got y'all right here. I was watching this one report on ESPN. I forgot this pitcher's name, but I was like, this is crazy how baseball, one of the high paid sports anyway. But it's just crazy how they deals be like. This pitcher, he got signed a 1-year contract, but it was worth $27 million
for 1 year.
Exactly. And then right after that, Tre'Davious White signed his contract with the Rams for 1 year, $10 million. And I was like, that is wild, bro. But I got this list right here. It said top 20 MLB player, but I'm just gonna do the top 10 though. It say Julio Rodriguez. Now a lot of these player names I don't know now, but I know some of them though. Like number 9, Bryce Harper. I know him. He be hitting them home runs. I know that name.
I don't know none of these players.
Number 8, Jordan Alvarez. Okay. Number 7, Freddie Freeman. I remember him when he played with the Braves, Atlanta Braves. Number 6, Juan Soto. Number 5, Corey Seager. Number 4, Shohei Ohtani. Hey, he in a controversial what's the name right now with some legal stuff.
Really?
I'm gonna get into that after I say the rest of the list. Number 3, Mookie Betts.
I do know Mookie because he won with the Boston Red Sox one year. I do know him.
Mm-hmm. Number 2, Aaron Judge. Yeah, I think everybody know Aaron Judge.
Yeah.
And then number 1, Ronald Acuna Jr.
From the Braves.
Mm-hmm. Atlanta Braves. But speaking of Shohei Ohtani though, he not from America.
Duh.
Exactly.
With that name.
But so he don't speak English though, and he's the highest paid athlete ever.
That's the one
ever. But he came out saying that his translator stole money from him, cause he can't speak English at all, so he got a translator. So they would say he came out I think it was suing his translator, something like that. But he was accusing his translator of stealing money from him.
That's why you better learn how to speak the language.
Exactly, bro. Then he making too much money not to be able to speak English and control his own money.
Exactly. You gotta have people on your team that you can trust.
That's what they were saying. Cause I heard about it on the Pat McAfee show. I'm always watching it.
But imagine how hard it is for him over here.
Exactly, bro. Not being able to speak
English. English, yes, in the United States we speak English, but think about how Northern people don't understand us Southern people.
Exactly.
So got that country slang.
Exactly.
So I mean, that makes it even harder for him. Mm-hmm. But again, if you're in America, you better learn how to speak English.
Exactly, because
those contracts.
Bro, like I said, he making too much money not to be knowing what they talking about on his country. But last thing before I close it out, though, another baseball sign, like I said, just crazy. Breaking news: Will Smith and the Los Angeles Dodgers are finalizing a 10-year, $140 million contract extension. Sources tell Jeff Payson.
So, I don't know this, and I'm asking because I don't know. How long is a baseball player's career average? Is it 10 years?
I don't know. It depends, but it really depends on your position because, think about it. They play 100 and
they play
100 some games. So think about your pitcher. You steady pitching all those games, all those your shoulder. You know what I'm saying? I honestly don't know the average year, but I would just based on my knowledge of your body and the sport.
Yeah.
Pitchers probably wouldn't last that long. Then you got your hind catch. They probably last a little longer. First base.
They probably last longer, but that wear and tear on their knees.
Their knees. Yeah.
I think an outfield player probably is your longest tenure, because really they just out there in la la land until somebody hit the ball.
Mm-hmm. Hold on, I'm looking right now.
What the average? You Googling it?
Mm-hmm. It says the average career of a Major League Baseball player is 5.6 years.
So let's just say 6 years.
6 years, yeah. I mean,
I can see that.
6 years, yeah. That's not bad. You know what I'm saying? 6-year career. You know what I'm saying? You do good, go a little longer than that. Maybe about 7, 8, 9, 10. You know what I'm saying?
Be the LeBron James of baseball.
Exactly. But like I said, they get paid so much money.
Yes.
Like it's multiple ways you can defer your money throughout your career, still be getting paid.
Baseball players do get paid.
Exactly, man.
You got your Be Different quote?
I actually do. Right here. Let me go back to it.
Being on top of it.
Well, I had it. I got to go back and find it.
Oh, y'all. I bragged on it too quick.
Cause I just looked up the baseball stuff, but it's right here though. I got it. It's a Bible verse this time.
Okay.
It's John 16:33. In the word, and this is the okay. Well, I don't know. Cause it don't say. I think it might be King James version. No, it's not. The following verses are from the English Standard Version Bible. Okay. John 16:33. It says, "In the world you will have tribulation, but take heart. I have overcome the world."
So okay. And I got another to add to that. This goes back, similar to what you just said. This is from Pastor Mike Jr. It says, "Don't forget. We didn't know it was a Good Friday until Sunday morning. I know things may look dark for you now, but just hold on." Okay. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter, man. Oh, yeah, man. But anything else?
That's it. Until next time, y'all, I'm Toya.
I'm Solomon.
Remember, be different.
Peace. Thank you for listening to another episode of the Be Different Podcast. Make sure to listen, download the Be Different Podcast every Saturday at 2 o'clock and every Tuesday on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, and iHeartRadio, all at the Be Different Podcast.
As always, y'all know you can follow us on social media, Instagram @_BeDifferent Podcast, Twitter @_BeDifferent Pod. Go on YouTube and subscribe to our channel, Be Different Podcast.